This is the New York Jet who can make the biggest difference for us, not only against Miami next week, but moving forward for the rest of the season. Now, we're all excited about guys like, and for good reason, Garrett Wilson, Sauce Gardner, and Max Mitchell. When he comes back, he's been playing great fourth-round pick. Oh, my God. Michael Clemens. Oh, my God. Great picks, contributors, the explosion of Zach Wilson in the fourth quarter. So many things going right. So many things in our young core that are showing such potential for the future. But right now, how do we take the next step to being a better team? And specifically in this Miami game, what has been hurting us and what do we need to do to stop it? And who does that player need to be? Well, what I've noticed is on the offensive side, their side, to their right, our left side of the defense, we are on many plays not sealing the edge. Now, Tom C came on my show and he pointed out an example of that on the right side, but I'm seeing it like on the left side time and time again, where, and I love him and I wish he'd play on the inside more. Jonathan Franklin Myers is coming into the inside of the lineman, and he doesn't have any part of his body. He doesn't have his left arm to the outside where he can get back outside. Now, to me, in my opinion, that's losing. If you let the offensive lineman get you into an angle where you can't get left and you're the edge, you no longer are containing that edge. That opens up the field. If they're doing a running play, that running back or the quarterback scrambling, the linebackers are covering people. Right? If they're playing a zone, many plays we're playing a zone. You got your secondary pushed back. If the quarterback's not beyond the line of scrimmage, technically you can't go after him, because if you do, you're leaving open your zone, right? And that's when we see those horrible wide open passes that drive us crazy and make us scream, prevent defense. So whoever's playing that edge on our left side of the defense has got to stay. Part of their body has to be able to position themselves to bounce off and contain that edge. We have to control that lane. We can't make it so easy that the quarterback scrambles, they could just run around. Think about it from our perspective. If Zach Wilson, the way he rolls to the right, anytime he wanted, could just run forward for 10 yards, we do it every time. Why aren't they letting us do that? Because you'll notice, they know us, they know how Zach likes to play. When he starts to run to the right, what happens? There's always a guy coming flying at him, right? They're containing the edge. There's no place for him to go anymore. Now, sometimes he's a little bit more to the left side and he'll run around, or he'll run through the tackles and get there. And that's what makes Zach special. But we need on our side of the ball, defense, when we're on defense, somebody who does what other teams are doing to us, and that is contain the edge. And what young player do we have where everybody's screaming, he has to get sacks, to not be a bust, but are forgetting on the other half of the game, running plays, more than just half the game, running plays, but also when the quarterback scrambles, needs to be, yes, pushing towards the quarterback, but you have to maintain your lane. You can't get stuck on the inside. Well, our rookie, who's great at doing that everybody wants to just see sacks from, but you need to pay attention, who's doing a much better job containing the edge, is JJ. Jermaine Johnson, when he's in the game, watch the tape. Maybe that's what me and Dom C will focus on this week, later in the week. But when we were watching the game in the watch party, GreenBean and me, we were noticing he didn't do it every play. He's not perfect. Nobody's perfect. JJ got caught, right, where the edge wasn't sealed. But on many plays, he had the position that prevented a quarterback from scrambling to the right. Now, look, Bridgewater is not what he used to be since he hurt his leg and everything, early in his career. But he is a good enough athlete to hurt us. He's good enough to scramble. We must contain the edge. This is what's killing us. We got Quinnen Williams playing the best football of his career. We're coming so close, and then when we get so frustrated that the opposing quarterback is able to scramble, that's because we got to get to the quarterback, but we got to come from the edge. We got to put forward. We can't go inside and leave the outside naked. You're just creating a lane. You can't do that. We're getting burned by that over and over again. So for me, the biggest difference, not just in this game, it'll be big next week, but moving forward, is to get our defensive linemen, especially running play situations when the quarterback goes off script and scrambles. We need to contain the edge. Come from the outside, force the quarterback up in the pocket, and let our inside guys finish up and get home. And if you can get home from the edge, that's fine, but never leave the possibility that you get stuck on the inside of an offensive lineman and the quarterback just runs around. We can't have that situation. So Jermaine Johnson, you are the guy I'm going to be watching this week, but we need him to play more snaps. Wake up, Saleh. Let's get this guy in there. He's special. We drafted him. We traded up to get him, and we did it for a reason. Go Jets. Hey, help me out with the algorithm. If you like this video, hit that like button. Hit one of those little things on the side to watch another video or subscribe if you like the stuff. Take care, everybody.